Hi, this is M. Sambaraj, Assistant Professor, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College. Today, we are going to start AMCAT paper discussion, AMCAT test pattern, Section A, Quantitative Aptitude, Section B, Logical Ability, Section C, General English, Section D, Technical Ability. This is about first round in AMCAT test pattern, followed by TR and HR. Next, AMCAT test pattern important only sectional wise cutoff marks applicable. If maintain each section 60% and above, then only first round completed. Yet today, AMCAT test pattern section A, quantitative ability or quantitative aptitude. Test pattern section A, total number of questions 16, time duration 20 minutes, target 60% and above, no negative marks. All the questions are belongs to multiple choice based questions. There is no fill in the blank, there is no negative marks, but target 60% of the total marks. Syllabus, topics in quantitative aptitude. Most of the questions are belongs to in quantitative ability, number system, properties of numbers, second permutations and combinations, third probability. If you prepare these three topics perfectly, minimum 50% of the questions are belongs to only three topics in quant part. About number system means properties of numbers. Subtopics in number system, unit digit concept, remainder concept, LCM and HCF, logarithm, and also prepare simplifications. That models again important to number system. In next, permutations, combinations and probability. Next, time, distance and speed, maximum 1 mark only time, distance and speed. Just you concentrate only applications in time, distance and speed. When distance is constant, when time is constant, when speed is constant, also prepare conversion method. That models only enough to prepare AMCAT test pattern in quant part. A time and work, basic principles only important. 99% of the questions are belongs to in time and work using only operator. Next, profit and loss, important only formulas. Simple interest and compound interest, again maximum only 1 mark. Next, mensuration, basic formulas only important. That too you concentrate only 2D figures. Suppose area of a rectangle, perimeter of a rectangle, area of a circle, circumference of a circle. That principles only important to mensuration. No need to prepare 3D concept, concentrate only 2D concept. In next, ninth one, inverse concept, either direct proportion or indirect proportion. If the problem is belongs to inverse proportion, apply the method. Suppose A inversely proportional to the B, this is called inverse proportion. Inverse proportion definition, A1 into B1 is equal to A2 into B2. Suppose if the problem is belongs to direct proportion, that is direct proportion means A1 by B1 is equal to A2 by B2. This is about direct proportion and indirect proportion. Okay, here next examples in quantitative aptitude paper 1. First example, which number should be multiplied by 43 so that it will have 3 prime factors. Example number 1, which number should be multiplied by 43 so that it will have 3 prime factors. Option A 2, B 3, C 6, D 8. A definition, what is prime number? Prime number is nothing but exactly 2 factors is called prime number. More than 2 factors called composite number. But 1 is not a prime number because only one factor, that is not a prime number. Prime numbers means 2, 3, 5, 7 and so on. The next given number 43. Here 43 is a prime number. Next count another 2 prime numbers by using option verification. Suppose option A 43 into 2. A 43 into 2. 43 means 43 prime number and 2 prime number. A total factors only 2. We want to 3 but A is not correct. Similarly, if we consider option B, again total number of prime factors only 2. Again that is not correct. If we consider C, option C, 43 into 6. A 43, 6 convert into a prime factors 2 into 3. A total prime factors is equal to 3. This one only exact answer of the given example. Suppose similarly, option D, 43 into 8. 8 convert into a prime factors. 8 means 2 cube, 2 into 2 into 2. A total number of factors only 4. But we want to only 3 prime factors. That answer C only correct. This is about first example. This question is belongs to properties of numbers concept using simplification. Right, next second example, which is belongs to LCM and HCF concept. The LCM of 4 numbers is 48. 3 of them are 6, 8, 12. What can be the fourth number? A 16, B 18, C 24, D 20. LCM, L indicate least common multiple. H indicate highest common factor. But LCM is always less than, more than or equal to given numbers. HCF is always less than or equal to given numbers. Here calculate LCM, here apply only LCM concept. LCM concept, LCM is always exactly divisible by given numbers. In this example, LCM 48 divisible by 6, 8, 12. Find fourth number by using option verification. 48 exactly divisible by 16. 48 is not divisible by 18. 48 exactly divisible by 24. 48 not divisible by 20. By definition of LCM, always exactly divisible by given numbers. By using option verification, 16 and 24 only correct, remain 2 are not correct by divisibility rule. But calculate only, this problem is belongs to LCM. Find least number, least number, least of 16, 24, least number only 16, option A only correct. This is the method. Second method, suppose fourth number consider is equal to x, that number assumption x. Here calculate LCM, the number is equal to 48. In this equation calculate x, x is equal to 16. Second method also correct. This method lengthy and complex method. A time factor also important. One question maximum only 1 minute 30 seconds. Then apply shortcut method. This problem shortcut method only verify the options. That method only easy. One thing important, LCM always consider only least number. HCF always consider only highest or greatest. That is the difference between LCM and HCF. Next, example number 3. Which number should be subtracted from 87,905 so that it can be divisible by 8 by using divisibility rule? Simplification type. A1, B2, C3, D4. General method, that is divisibility rule. 8 divisibility rule, last 2 digit of a number is divisible by 8. Then that entire number is divisible by 8. That is the property of 8 divisibility. Last 3 digits consider only 905. Next, to apply the divisibility condition by 8. General method. 8 into 1, 8 into 9, 8 into 11, 88. Remainder 2, that is 25. 8 into 3, 24. But remainder is equal to 1, that is called minus 1. Answer option A only correct. This is the method. Otherwise, a 905 divisible by 8. 8 into 113. Result 904. Remainder is equal to 1. This is called subtract number. Option A only correct. A divisibility rule. A 3 divisibility rule. Sum of the digits. 9 divisibility rule. Sum of the digits. 8 divisibility rule. Last 3 digit of a number. 4 divisibility rule. Last 2 digit of a number. 11 divisibility rule. The difference between sum of odd places and sum of even places is divisible by 11. Important only 11 divisibility test, 8 divisibility test, 9 divisibility test. Using 3 definitions, 1 mark compulsory in AMCAT test pattern, which belongs to quant, that is mathematical part. Next, 4th example. In how many different ways can the letters of the word optical be arranged such that all the vowels always come together, do not come together? This model again important to AMCAT test pattern. Option A 120, B 720, C 4320, D 2160. Method. A together type of questions are given in permutation concept that event always write in bracket because together consider as a one letter. Event condition only vowels always come together. Above word you divide 2 parts. A first part of consonants, that is PTCL, and vowels always write in bracket number of vowels is equal to 3. Next method, together consider as one letter. Total number of letters 5. 5 letters arrange is equal to 5 factorial. Second, count total number of vowels. Again, a number of vowels is equal to 3. Arrange is equal to 3 factorial. Then vowels always come together. 5 factorial into 3 factorial divisible by repetition of letters in optical. There is no repetition letter, that is 1 factorial. 5 factorial is equal to 120. 3 factorial is 6. 120 into 6 is equal to 720. Option B only correct. This is about 4th example answer. A methods in permutation concept. A come together, do not come together. That models are very important. A method. Suppose this question answer 720, that is exactly right. Similarly, calculate. Vowels do not come together or never together. Never together is equal to total number of arrangements minus vowels always come together. This example, total number of arrangements Count total number of letters in optical. 7 letters arranged is equal to 7 factorial. Minus vowels always come together. That is 720. 7 factorial minus 720 is equal to do not come together or never together. And a together type of questions are given in permutation concept. 2 by's come together, 1 by 1 girl come together, and P and E come together, do not to come together. The type of questions are given. Apply this procedure. That event condition always write in bracket. That is always considered as a one element. Count total number of elements. That is n factorial. Again count event condition total number of elements. And denominator, if the problem is belongs to permutation, permutation is nothing but repetitions are allowed is called permutation. Denominator, always you write repetition of letters. In optical there is no repetition letter. Denominator is equal to 1 factorial. This is about arrangement concept. Come together, do not come together. But this example calculate only come together. That answer is equal to 720. Next example number 5. A profit and loss concept. Basic formulas only important in profit and loss. What is profit? What is loss? Profit percentage, loss percentage. The relation between cost price and selling price. When profit is given, when loss is given, gain is equal to profit. These rules are very important. General life topic, cost price and selling price. These two terms are very important. Profit and loss concept. This example, MRP indicate maximum retail price or market price or label price. Here example number 5. In a scheme, a pack of 3 soaps with MRP rupees 45. MRP is called maximum retail price or market price, but it is available for rupees 442. After discount, soap selling price is equal to 42. MRP 45, selling price 42. If it still gives a profit of 5% to the shopkeeper, then the cost price of the pack is dash. We know that the relation between selling price and cost price when profit is given method, selling price is equal to cost price into 100 plus G by 100, where G means gain percentage or profit percentage. Now substitute only selling price and gain. Selling price 42. Calculate cost price of the pack. Gain means 5%, that is 105 by 100. Next part simplification. 5 into 21, 5 into 20, 21 into 2. Therefore, cost price is equal to 40. Option A only correct. This is about a profit and loss concept. Important only relations. If you know the relations perfectly, then these examples are very simple. In profit and loss concept, very important to AMCAT tested pattern, where 2 models only exist in profit and loss. First model, general application. Second model, discount concept. If you prepare 2 models perfectly, then in your exam minimum 2 marks completed. Next, 6th example, number 6, probability. Nitin has 5 grey socks and 8 white socks. Yet 2 socks randomly without looking at them. What is the probability that both are white? A condition applicable only white but not grey. A probability principle, probability of an event is equal to number of events by total. N of S indicate sample space. All possible outcomes is called sample space. Here calculate N of A. Event condition both are white, 2 are white, total 8 white socks, choose only 2, that is 8C2. In next second point, second, n of s total number of socks, 8 plus 8 16, we want 2 only. N of s is equal to 16C2. Apply the above formula. N of e by n of s, 8C2 divisible by 16C2. NC2 means NCR. NCR is equal to n factorial divisible by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Here 8C2 is equal to 8 into 7 divisible by 2 into 16C2, 16 into 15 by 2. A 2 get cancelled. 8 into 1, 8 into 2 is equal to 7 by 30. Option D only correct. Using combination principle NCR. Here combination means selections. Apply the formula NCR. NCR is equal to n factorial divisible by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Next, permutation is nothing but arrangement. Apply the method NPR. NPR is equal to n factorial divisible by n minus r factorial only. Next, seventh example. Again, this problem belongs to LCM and HCF. The product of two numbers is 2208. If the LCM of the numbers is 552, what is their HCF? Method. The relation between LCM, HCF and product of two numbers. Product of two numbers is equal to LCM into HCF. This is applicable only product of two numbers. A standard formula. The relation between numbers LCM and HCF. A product of two numbers is equal to LCM into HCF. A product of two numbers 2208. LCM given 552. Calculate only HCF. Then HCF is equal to 2208 divisible by 552 is equal to 4. Option B only correct. Second method. Note, LCM is always exactly divisible by HCF. LCM 552. LCM 552. Next, divisible by HCF. Using the relation, calculate either HCF or LCM. Two applications. Product of two numbers is equal to LCM into HCF. Second method. LCM is always exactly divisible by HCF. Next, eighth example. Here calculate total number of zeros by using product. 15 into 25 into 100 into 30 into 10 into 42 into 4 into 40. Here calculate only number of eyes and number of toes. General method. If you want to end 0, 10 and 10 multiples multiplied by any number, then end 0 only possible. Otherwise, end 0 is not possible. But this example calculated 10 and 10 multiples. 10 multiples 2 and 5. Calculate total number of twos and total number of eyes. Then first equation convert into a multiples of 2 and multiples of 5. Other numbers are negligible. If you want to 0, consider only 10 multiples. Other numbers are not possible to 0. Those numbers are negligible. Here consider only Here 5 multiples and 2 multiples. Here 15, 50 means 5 into 3. Here consider number of 5's is equal to 1. Consider 15. 15 indicate 5 into 3. Consider number of 5's is equal to 1. Similarly, 25. Convert into a 5 multiples. Number of 5's is equal to 2. Next, 100. 100 means 25 into 4. A 25 means 5 to the power of 2 into 2 to the power of 2. Number of 5's is equal to 2. Number of 2's is equal to 2. Calculate number of 5's and number of 2's. Next, 30 indicate 5 into 2 into 3. Number of 5's is equal to 1. Number of 2's is equal to 1. Next, 10 indicate 5 into 2. Number of 5's 1. Number of 2's 1. Next, 42 indicate 21 into 2. Number of 2's 1. Next, 14 means 2 into 7. Number of 2's 1. Number of 2's 1. A total number of 2's, total number of 5's. A total number of 5's count 1 plus 2 plus 2, 5, 6, 7. Total number of 5's is equal to 7. Total number of 2's, a 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Total number of 2's is equal to 5. Yet number of 5's is 7. Number of 2's 5. But consider only lowest power, that is possible only 5. Option B only correct. Here once again calculate total number of 2's. 100 number of 2's 2. A number of 2's 2. Next, 30 number of 2's only 1. 10 number of 2's only 1. 42 number of 2's only 1. 14 number of 2's only 1. Next, 4. A 4 is also available. Please, 4 is also available. Number of 2's is equal to 2. A total number of 2's, 2 plus 1 plus 1, 4, 5, 6, 8. Total number of 2's 8. Total number of 5, 7. Next, 5 to the power of 7 into 2 to the power of 8. This is also written as 5 to the power of 7 into 2 to the power of 7 into 2 to the power of 1. A power m into b power n. AB means 10 to the power of 7. 10 to the power of 7 is multiplied by any number. Number of zeros only 7. Option C only correct. Method is a total number of integers. This is possible only by using multiplication operator. Method 0 into something is equal to 0. Here consider only 10 and 10 multiples. In this example, here 10 multiples 2 and 5. Calculate total number of 2's and total number of 5's. A total number of 5's 7. Total number of 2's 8. Next, 10 to the power of 7 into something number. 10 to the power of 7 is multiplied by any number. End zeros possible only 7. Option C only correct. This is the method of number of integers or highest power method. Next example number 9. Again profit and loss concept. A shopkeeper offers buy one get one free offer on a t-shirt marked price at rupees 2400. MRP indicate maximum retail price 2400. Buy one get one. If MRP of 2 t-shirts is equal to 2400, then MRP of 1 t-shirt is equal to 2400 by 2 is equal to 1200. If after a sale, the shopkeeper earns a profit of 33.33%, then what is the actual price of the t-shirt? Here calculate only cost price of the t-shirt. We know that the relation between MRP cost price when gain is given, MRP is equal to cost price into 100 plus G by 100. This is the principle. Simplification easy. Now substitute MRP 1200 but not 2400. This formula applicable only each article price. Here cost price, selling price and MRP. All the terms are convert into a one article price. Here MRP price 1200. Calculate cost price of the t-shirt where G 33.33, that is 133.33 by 100. Here calculate cost price 1200 into 100 divisible by 133.33 is equal to 900. Option A only correct. Here actual price means cost price of the t-shirt. This relation only important when gain is given, when loss is given. When loss is given, 100 minus L by 100. 100 fixed, more than indicate profit, less than indicate loss. Loss means negative operator, profit means positive operator. This is about 9th example method. Next, 10th example. The letters of the word arrange or arranged such that two R's are never together. The possible number of ways of doing so is. Never together means do not come together. Never together or do not come together is equal to total number of arrangements minus come together. Total number of arrangements minus come together. First calculate total number of arrangements in arrange. Count total number of letters in arrange. 7 letters. 7 factorial denominator. Repetition of letters in arrange. A 2 times, R 2 times, R 2 times. 7 factorial divisible by 2 factorial into 2 factorial. This is about total number of arrangements. Next, find come together. That condition always write in bracket arrange. Here event condition only 2 R's come together. This is considered as a one letter. A total number of letters. 6 letters arrange 6 factorial. 2 R's arrange 2 factorial. Divisible by 2 factorial into 2 factorial. This is equation number 2. Therefore, never together is equal to equation 1 minus 2. 7 factorial minus 6 factorial into 2 factorial divisible by 2 factorial into 2 factorial. This is about 10th example method. This problem belongs to permutation. Permutation is nothing but repetitions are allowed is called permutation. In arrange, denominator always write only repetition of letters in arrange. In arrange, A 2 times 2 factorial or 2 times 2 factorial, denominator write only 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Therefore, do not come together is equal to equation 1 minus 2. 7 factorial means 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Remaining part only simplification. This question answer option A only correct. Remaining part only simplification. But using factorial symbol. Your next 11th example. The length of a rectangle varies inversely with its width. If the length of the rectangle is 60 feet, when its width is 24 feet, find the length of the rectangle when its width is 40 feet. Method important only inverse or direct. This condition only important, but here inverse method. Length inversely proportional to the width, that is 1 by W. Inverse proportion rule, L1 into W1 is equal to L2 into W2. General procedure, L is equal to K by W. LW is equal to K. K is called constant. Then L1 W1 is equal to L2 W2. That is constant is equal to L3 is equal to L4 and so on. This is called inverse proportion application. Now substitute L1 60 feet, width 24 feet, calculate L2 where W2 40, a 0 0 4 into 1 4 into 6, then L2 36 feet, option A only correct. This is about inverse application, either direct or indirect. Next, 12th, time and work concept relation important. Relation here M1 D1 T1 chain rule property by W1 is equal to M2 D2 T2 by W2, where M indicate number of persons or objects. Here number of persons or objects, here M1 indicate 49, D indicate number of days, 6 into 1 by 2, 6 into 1 by 2 means 13 by 2, and time T indicate time 8 hours, is equal to W1 constant, W is equal to work or R total. In this example, that is constant, W1 is equal to W2 is equal to W, the term cancel. Next, M2 196 pumps, D2 5 hours, calculate only D2 where T2 5, remaining part only simplification. A 49 next part, a 49 into 1, next 49 into 4, a 4 into 1 4 into 2, then D2 is equal to 13 by 5, is equal to 2.5 days. Option C only correct. Chain rule property important only, this rule only important. M1 D1 T1 by W1, M2 D2 T2 by W2, M indicate number of persons or objects, W indicate number of articles or total, that is always consider only work, right in denominator only. The reason time and work application inverse method, right only denominator, remaining all terms indicate direct proportion, right numerator. This is the difference between inverse and direct proportion method. Next, 13th example, again apply profit and loss concept by using MRP. Here calculate discount percentage, a percentage discount, right method. Discount percentage is equal to discount by MRP into 100. This is the rule, where discount is equal to MRP minus selling price or MRP minus cost price. MRP minus selling price or MRP minus cost price. Next, here first statement, a household product is marked 30% above its cost price. Suppose let cost price is equal to 100, then MRP is equal to 130. Above indicate plus operator, below indicate minus operator. Next, calculate selling price. Selling price is equal to cost price into 100 plus G by 100, where gain 17%, cost price 100, 117 divisible by 100 is equal to 117. Selling price 117, MRP 130. Discount MRP minus selling price is equal to 13. Discount percentage, discount by MRP into 100 is equal to 10%. Option B only correct. Application only important. The percentage discount, right? Discount percentage formula. Next, what is a discount? MRP minus selling price. But first statement, relation only given. If we consider variable, lengthy and complex method, consider 100, that method easy. percentage always depending only 100, let cost price 100, MRP 130, selling price when gain is given, calculate discount percentage, discount percentage is equal to discount by MRP into 100. So answer option B only correct. Next, 14th example, probability. A bag contains 8 white balls and some yellow balls. If the probability of a white ball is twice of yellow ball, easy method. A probability of white ball is equal to twice into probability of yellow. But number of white balls 8. 8 is equal to 2 into y, because probability both sides cancel. But LHS denominator, RHS denominator cancel, because that is called N of S. Then number of events is equal to 2 into number of events. Number of events is nothing but number of white balls, number of yellow balls. 8 is equal to 2 into y, then y is equal to 4. Option C only correct. Next, 15th example, but easy method using percentage. Write the formula. Increase indicate plus operator, decrease indicate minus operator. But increase where R is equal to 30, a 30 by 130 into 100 is equal to 23.07 percentage. Option B only correct. Last one simple. Here important only operator. Increase means plus operator, decrease means minus operator. But here increase is given, the net volume, net percentage is equal to R by 100 plus R into 100. Otherwise, R by 100 means R into 100. When the problem is belongs to increase or decrease, this question is belongs to percentage. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.